everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Los Angeles, it's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Jackson out there with Terrence Mann. And it's George in at the small forward position. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Here's George. And a missed layup. Jackson against Jordan. Pass to Baylor for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Zubac. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 6. George left side. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all 3.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Jackson, pass to Zubac. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Johnson against Jackson. Pass to Baylor. Out to the wing. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Batum. Tipped. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. The home team on D. 6-point game. Counted from distance.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to George. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's George. Knocked loose. Now here's Jordan. Defense is right there. Batum pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 11. George, no good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Johnson. And it's off from 3-point range. George outside. Jackson on the wing. Now Zubac. In transition, here they come. Here's Jordan, and he converts the layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So both teams changing it up here. .156 left in the first quarter of the game. Parker against Jackson. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Got a hand on it. Booker attacking. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Jackson. Inside. Kennard. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Parker outside. Here's Fall. Covered by Covington. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Looking to end the run. Gets the three to Fall.
The three-point stroke of Robert Covington is really a thing of beauty. You can't let him get loose from the outside. He's dangerous.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Booker against Kennard. Jackson on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the dunk by Jackson.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Kennard. Excellent D there from Booker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Robinson. Back to Parker. Fires from deep. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Fall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Athens with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They hold a real solid. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Jackson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Zubac. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. The three. Pure from three-point range. He's got 9.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jackson down low, covered by Johnson. Can't hit the step-back J. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Out to the right wing. Pass to Baylor. Takes the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And here's Johnson to the left side wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Takes it inside. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 16-point game. Take it away. Now Jordan. And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Stolen by Bryant. Fast break. Here we go. Yow, good.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
George, right side. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now.
2 minutes remain.
Jackson pass to George.
2 minutes.
Bryant with it. Now guarded by Hood. On the break. And the foul on Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris.
That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team.
1:52 left in the second. Great open look there. He's got 15.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Hood. Now Jackson. Will it go? He missed it. Now 3 for 7. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Unseld is a really good passer at his position. Great at using his size to see over the defenders and usually makes the right pass.
And here's Jackson. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The 3 is up. Coffee grabs a board.
Away team foul. Magic Johnson.
So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Kennard. Here he goes. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Parker passes to Booker. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 6 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Hartenstein a screen. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Coffee. Deflected. It's Parker on the attack. The shot, no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Basket's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
There's Jackson with the 3. And so it's Athens with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now Los Angeles with it. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Terrence Mann is out there with Jackson, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
We you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
George has gone just 1 for 4 so far. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Jordan's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Baylor. Jackson's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. From deep, Jordan. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Batum. Back to George. From the stripe. Can't get it to drop. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Jordan. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jordan's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Coming onto the floor for your home team, Marcus Morris Sr.
It's stolen by Johnson. From downtown. And there's Jordan on the assist by Johnson.
3 points.
Jordan's got 7.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the paint. There's the steal. George against Johnson. Three-pointer. That one is off. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Jordan misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Shots blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Both teams will make substitutions. On defense, the visiting team. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
George's all-around game is very impressive. And his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. They get the rebound. And yep, it's good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And they're on the break. 2 points. That one goes.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Batum. Up top, George. Covered by Jordan. Good work there as it goes.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And that one's good. O'Neal's got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Pass to Batum. Jackson with it. Got a piece of it. Here we go. The pull-up jumper. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And, you know, Batum certainly has the ability to score inside.
And with Nick Batum, he's a
At the
very
line for
aware
your
player.
home team.
Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career, and it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Covington over to help. And Fall gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Snatched up. Jackson's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Parker against Jackson. Shoots over Parker. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's Athens with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. Back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Robert Covington is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Rodney Hood. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Jackson in at the point.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting 2.
Good on both. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Powell for 3. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Robinson on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
David Robinson.
Robinson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Jackson can't get it to go. Booker against Powell. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me
Yao Ming.
they've gone after this
Three-pointer.
win a little bit more.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Pass to Powell. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Parker. That one a little long.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Havlicek. He's off on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Powell's shot is off. Outside Booker. Here's Parker. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Parker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Hood. Pass to Powell. Jackson with a screen on Booker. Clock at 4. Powell for 3. And Havlicek pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. poke loose.
2 minutes from...
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Hood. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Parker against Powell. Pass to Jackson. Back to Powell. Here's Hood. Fires for three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with a strong move.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Now Hood. Pass to Powell. Clock at 2. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or two ahead of the defense.
And that one falls for Jackson. Coffee. He's checked in for Hood. And so Jackson nails both of them. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Booker for three. Connects from downtown.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Powell's shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Powell with it. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.